So about 10 years ago, this house here in the back was for sale. And already then, some of us, we thought, oh, that would be great to expand our property. And also there was a word already from God saying, hey, you need to extend your tent. So grow, go bigger. Back then, we weren't at the stage to say, yes, we go. There were some difficulties, some vision that was still lacking, also finances always. So we had to let it go. The beginning of this year now, this house here in the back, the owners, both of them, they died and passed away. And so the new owner, actually we approached him and we were the first one saying, hey, we show interest in the house. We would really like to rent. Well, actually we thought we want to buy it, but we said, well, we show interest. And so the new owner, he approached us and said, okay, you came to us first, but I don't want to rent it. I just want to sell it. So I want to sell it to you. And so we were really excited because we really felt this is what we want to do. We want to not just rent, we want to buy the house. So we came together, we prayed as a community. We also asked people like elders, also from YWAM Germany, we asked them, hey, would you stand with us and pray if we should pursue buying the house? So we did, and we really felt that God is saying, yes, go for it. And this is where we are right now. We've been in communication with the owner for several times, and he's really keen on selling the house to us.
Maybe just something very special about this property, about the house and the property, why we showed interest from the beginning, and why do we think that God may have his plans for us with this property. This is right next to our castle property here. And it's over 1,100 square meters. And that will enable us to build here for the future something that we have always wanted to do but never were able to. I remember talking to the architect some years ago about building a new building where we can have our schools and so on and so forth. And he was saying, hey, can we buy just a little strip from this property so that we can have an exit from the other side of the castle? And the owner back then never wanted to sell it. So this is now our opportunity to buy the property, to buy the ground, so that for future plans we are really free and able to build here along. One more reason is also the growth that we are experiencing now, is that we need accommodation for our staff. Just in the last few months we have accepted 9 new staff. 3 of them are coming with their families. In the castle we are limited, we don't have enough apartments for them. So this is a very good opportunity then to be able to host our staff in the future. So that's why we believe this is a plan of God for us to extend the tent in this direction.
As a community, of course, we prayed and processed, and we got a yes and an excitement to step into that. And then also, of course, processed with our legal boards locally here in Hurlach and with YWAM Germany, and there was great agreement to go ahead and do that step. We then started negotiations with the bank, and it went very well. They gave us good conditions for a loan to buy this, and it developed really well until last week. When I got a phone call, and we got a phone call, and the bank was, the guy that we were dealing with was saying, I'm so sorry, but my bosses canceled the deal. We will not do it as a bank. And I started to say, but we paid all the loans back that we had from the beginning, from the buy of the castle, different renovation project. What's the problem? We have a evaluation that the castle is worth much more than this property and the house. And they said, no, we don't want anything from the castle. They canceled this deal. It's a no-go. And so I said, okay, we will take that back to prayer, and we will see what God does. And we took it back to prayer, and this is where we're at. And so we're asking you to stand with us and to pray with us. As a community, we prayed as well, and we felt to pursue. And in these days, we are reminded, of course, of our founder, Lauren Cunningham, who went to be with the Lord just a couple months ago. And he always said, hey, we hear God and we obey and we never quit. And then we see the release of the Lord. And so we want to walk in that advice and in that experience of YWAM. This is how the castle in the first place came to YWAM. And we believe God wants to take us further and expand our tents and our vision to train many more people and send them into missions. So would you please stand with us?